Hey guys, I'm Profitz from ProfitzTV. Welcome to my Transmog farming video series volume 1. In this video series I'm going to be talking about a specific location, one of my favorites, in Stonetalon Mountains. I currently have an Imager album called imager.com/a/L1W capital BW. This will be in the description below in this video, which links to my entire album on some of the locations that I love to farm. This video is specifically Stonetalon Mountains. The reason why I like it is the extreme amount of output that you can actually get from transmog pieces that have a very high value and at a rate that you can actually get them pretty decently. So if you're new to transmog farming, I highly recommend this spot to start with. Notice it's in Kalimandor, Stonetalon Mountains, and it's located in the southeastern part of the actual map, right here. Kromgar Fortress, southeast from there, right in this little village area. When you see it, you'll see a bunch of actual mobs you can kill. Note that actually if you're an alliance, you can kill every mob that's in this area. If you're horde, you can kill about 50% of the mobs, because some of them will actually be friendly to you, which are faction based. So, and this is the actual route that you're going to take. It's a really quick route, and the respawn rate is very favorable for people who like transmog farming. Some of the key notable items that you can get out of this area is spike chain or spike chain gear, cutthroat, rain callers, sentry, wranglers, slayers, a lot of silk cloth, miscellaneous grains that you can DE or vendor or sell in the auction house, as well as a slew of mats, again, that you can sell or use in your own professions. My estimation, according to my values in the use of Loot Appraiser, which is an add-on that determines value when you loot an item, which I'll be highlighting in this video as well, is about 25 to 30,000 looted item value per hour. Looted item value, not gold per hour, or not raw or liquid gold per hour. This is actually the contents of your bag when you're done farming will be in this range. At this particular spot, within 1 hour and 5 minutes, I was able to pull out 105,000 gold looted item value in items. My bags were chocked full of transmog pieces, and you know, as well as I know, transmog takes a little while to sell, but when it sells, it sure is pretty. Alright, let's go, guys. I'll show you a quick demonstration of what's going on. I am hovering above now. I'm on my level 100 Alliance Druid, and I'm just going to start doing the area that's here. I'm going to start on my mini-map, click on Loot Appraiser, get this thing all set up. I'm going to just click on it and just kind of set it and forget it. I'm going to set the default at 300. I'm going to dock it. I'm going to move this over, move this up. The timer automatically is going to start upon the first loot. I am going to descend, and I'm going to start blowing stuff up. So the area, again, that I like to start with is in this section right here. So here we go. Landing down. I always start where the two packs are right here. And you just run through. Starfall for the win. I'm not even going to worry about looting the first time through. I'm just going to completely destroy the area. I'm going to use up my 3 Starfall, and then I'll start looting accordingly on the second round through. Notice I do have an actual looterang, which is the ability to be able to toss this looterang, if you want to call it, like a boomerang, but it's a looterang. You get it? Get what they did right there? Toss that around, and then a 40-yard radius, it'll actually loot for you. Only caveat is you can't move while you're actually tossing it, and then you can throw it. When you throw it, wait a second, and it'll actually go out and loot everything. I'll show you on the next pull over here. So notice we just did a complete cycle, and now we're back at the 2 groups again. So this is where I'm going to start doing my initial looting. When I get here, notice my starfalls are now ticking down with a cooldown. I've used 3 of them already. And now you can either right click on it, or I'll show you the looterang. Notice it goes around in the vicinity and actually loots everything within a 40-yard radius. So if I stand here, I can just throw that little thing. If you look close, you can actually see the little thing, boomerang, ricocheting around, doing its job. I'll come up here. Notice we haven't looted anything major yet as far as making this gold alert tick off. That would be 300 gold or higher based upon this value right here. And we'll come here, do the looterang, Nothing special yet. Looterang does have a global cooldown, so it's like, what is it, 3 seconds? Yeah, 3-second cooldown. So you just keep destroying stuff. If I run out of my Starfall CDs, I just use a quick Hurricane. On a Druid, you can come here and farm any location or any class that you want. You can farm with any class that you want. I strongly suggest a class with higher output as area of effect damage, but you can, again, farm on anything you want. Not required. And we'll keep farming this area. Throw our Looterang out. And we'll keep going. Most farming spots, if you're into the mindset, your farming areas will sometimes take a little while to kick off. It's all RNG, guys. It's all random. Some of this drop rate is like 0.1% chance. So it does take a while to get a good group of items built up. But again, it depends on the zone, and that's the name of the game. So if you're familiar with transmog farming, expect to have some patience. If you don't have patience, I recommend not even starting transmog, because patience is required not only to get the items, but more importantly to sell the items. And we'll throw around this Looterang. Again, filling up our bags so far with some gray items. Nothing really of worth so far that ticked us off. That's a part of the game. That's a part of the struggle. Stay here in the middle. We'll kill all these groups with this Starfall. Do the quick toss. Do the quick toss over here. This Looterang is made by engineers as well. You can get it off the auction house, not a big deal. Depending on your realm, it could be a little costly or it could not be a little costly. It really depends. I've seen them go anywhere from a couple hundred gold to a couple thousand gold, so it really depends. So there's our first ding, guys. Hulk and Chest Guard for 8,866 gold. Again, this is my realm, so it really depends on your realm and your pricing. If you have Trade Skill Master set up, I strongly suggest that you check off the tabs in Trade Skill Master that gives you extra tooltip information that provides these values for you. So here is my values right here, and you can see 8,866 gold based upon my global market value average. Global market value average 8,866.8736. So it's right on. You can change these on the fly as you want. You can go to your local market value, minimum buyout, sell vendor post, or whatever you want to do. Note that this actual value is based upon the action that you're going to take when you list it on the auction house. If you vendor these pieces, obviously they're not going to be worth 8,000 gold. And if you actually disenchant them, they're not going to be worth that much. So when I transmog farm in my videos, are talking about looted item value and actually working with the auction house or bargaining in trade chat to sell these items as vanity pieces, if you will, just for the looks, not for the stats. So notice on the last one we just pulled or looted a Sanguine Robe worth almost 16,000 gold. So if I pull that actual stat up, we'll take a look at it right here. If I pull this actual stat up, and we'll take a look at that. Notice again, Sanguine Robe. I'm using market value average 15,902.1187. So we're up to almost 25,000 gold in looted item value in 4 minutes. So we're going to do this probably for about 5 minutes. I'm going to keep these videos short just to show you the area and the potential. Again, you will pull some nice silk cloth out of this area as well. My guy is an actual tailor, so I do get the cloth scavenger buff. I highly recommend, highly recommend, if you are a transmog farmer, take advantage of all the actual resources in the area and make one of your guys, or whatever you're actually going to be farming on, an actual tailor. Get that guy up so you can get the scavenger buff, because cloth sells very fast on most realms, as well as any of the raw materials that you can actually dig up. So whether it's herbs, mining, rock, or whatever it's going to be called, all that stuff sells pretty fast. So we'll do one more cycle through, and then we'll close this video. Again, the Loot Appraiser is actually a developed add-on that I developed. It's available on curse.com. You can just do a search for Loot Appraiser, or you can go to my website, Profitz.tv. That's www.profitz.tv, and you can actually click on the development and gaming sections there, and you can actually get the information, download it directly, and start making yourself some serious coin as well. Notice we just pulled in another Slayer's Sash for 3,035 gold, which brings our total up to 28,321 gold in 6 minutes. This will be my last loot, guys. We'll wrap this video up. You just keep running around in circles. There's no way you can actually run out of mobs. If you do perchance run out of mobs, then there's this whole area back here as well is lootable, and that will actually put some coin in your pockets. So thank you very much, guys. This is actually the Stonetalon Mountains farming location. I'm Profitz from Profitz.tv. Look forward to more of my Transmog farming guides coming shortly on youtube.com/ProfitzTV. Thanks for your time, guys. Happy gaming. More importantly, happy earning.